believe my problem last time when I was posting my barter videos and this, what I was basically doing was not in a party. I don't think the chat was broadcasting. And I do apologize for that. I'm still figuring out the ins and outs of streaming. It's more of a hobby for me, so I just kind of play it by ear and wing it. So I do apologize if that gets in the way at times, but hopefully everyone can hear me right now. And if you can, that's good, especially if you have questions about workers. I'm also going to redo the bartering video. Go ahead and get started and hop right on in here. Essentially, you'll need probably keep a steady 1/2 mil silver on you, I'd suggest, for this expenditure. Definitely, if you can, have some beer or other kinds of worker food stocked up while you get it initially. And a good bit of energy will definitely help too, so you can shuffle your workers. Now, I think I'm full, but here's the guy for Olvia, and in my opinion, Olvia is fairly important just because there's some good cooking ingredients and things like that early, and Velia really doesn't get the most storage and stuff, so I have a tendency to cook here and just have all my cooking ingredients go. Obviously, no one has to organize how I do, but that's to keep everything kind of organized in my head. I have all my Olvia workers, get my cooking ingredients, bring them all back here, stuff like that. But anyway, as you see, you go here, you can either go worker exchange and hope that people have some workers they're gonna put up, or the old-fashioned method is just contract workers. You're gonna press X. Okay, so I'm full. Unfortunately, I can't hire. But essentially, let me actually go find a place where I can hire. I think I'm all full though, but yeah, I'll just have to play it by ear with this one. Alright, so when you do go to contract workers, a little worker icon will come up whether you want it or not. It'll give you options to either hire or just flip through another. I personally only hire pro workers because I have RNG problems. I know a lot of people have seen that, but yeah, I do not have the best RNG with pretty much anything, so I go pro. That gives me 3 shots at Artisan before I gotta fire them if they don't make the cut. So that definitely helps. I am sorry I'm full on Olvia here now, so I can't fully demonstrate there, but if I remember correctly, triangle will hire, square will cycle through workers. One you don't want, just hit square, 5 energy, it'll shuffle to the next one, it's not a big deal. After your workers are hired at the supervisor, and to make this easier, you can just pull up your world map at any given town, down on D-pad, right over here to worker, and it'll lead you to the closest one in whatever town you're in, so that'll help a lot. So after the hires, a few nodes that I really like to have unlocked is here at Costa Farm. As you can see, this is going to give me grapes. I've already got a worker on it, but if I wanted to, I would basically hit X on the worker I wanted. Triangle for number of repeats. I always max out to 50k. And then you, of course, hit triangle to register it, square to start the work, and then you'll notice that your estimated work time is just ticking away and you'll be getting stuff. The reason I really like Costa here is because apples and other fruits, you can sub these grapes right out for them, 1 for 1 with cooking. Really like that, and that comes in handy with bartering later. You'll need fruit, grain, and some stuff you buy from NPCs to make your vinegar, essence of liquor, all that different kinds of stuff. So this will be a helpful node to take early. Another real good node early, Tuscany Farm, will give you corn. That's a grain. Here I have chicken and potatoes. Those are both really good to get. Grilled bird comes up a lot with bartering, at least for me. So the chicken meat really helps me there, having workers on it. And 2 potato farms, because I make my beer with potatoes. I usually keep corn for my vinegar, stuff like that. Everything stays kind of separate, so I know I have a good supply of it all. But that's how to get them working. Now, as for passive income, I'll come here to Glish, and this is a few things I used to do for money. Oh wow, the game's messing up on me. Fun. But my favorite one, at least for getting started right away, just because of the ease, is I like to go to the tool workshop, and as you can see, these advanced cooking. Let me see if I can't find the advanced alchemy. The very similar ingredients, as you can see. They sell for a piece, super easy to make, just some polished stone, some usable scantling, iron shards, and a little bit of black stone powder. And you've got yourself advanced cooking and alchemy utensils to either use or sell. So that's one of my enterprises if I need to make stuff there. That's probably the easiest one, but it can be a pain. Logs and rough stone, so there is, but they're not too bad. I have to get a lot of logs and stuff anyway with shipbuilding, things like that, so it is what it is. But yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it. You get them on materials you need. Let me see some of the common materials a lot of people are after now. Now, I don't have it unlocked, but white cedar, and I want to say Elric Shrine, and I want to say they're in Medea Northern Highlands. That'll give you the sap and the lumber. And if anyone boats, they know white cedar's a big thing. Elder sap is also one of the big things, and as you can see, it's right here at Gorgo Rock Belt. So I keep that slow and steady going as I'm working on a Caravel now. I can finally take that node. Well, no, I can't take that either. Dreadnought might need the same stuff. Oof. But yeah, the having the workers pretty much gathering your stuff is going to help you a lot. It's going to make sure that even when you're AFK, your time's being used well and you still have mats going in. And it will really elevate anybody's life skill and income if utilized properly. Couple other nodes. Now this one is a big one for all the cooks out there. Obviously, cooking honey can be subbed for cabbage or any other vegetables. Again, just 1-for-1 ratio. So I love having it so close, and I don't have to go out, gather cabbage, do all that stuff. I just use pumpkin for my veggies. Also, Heidel Northern Quarry is a good one. Copper and iron. Those can be sold for Node Wars, a lot of other things. This is a really big one if you're building boats as well. For that zinc ore to melt into the ingots to turn into graphite. But yeah, that's a few examples of using the nodes. About any guide can be looked up on Google for exact, but as a lot of y'all know, you can hit me up in game, and if I know, I'll just tell you right away. But Google's definitely your friend on deciding exactly what nodes you need and where you want to send workers, and it does really decide on your needs. But if into bartering at all, I would definitely get these food ones here. Lead ore also seems to come up a lot with bartering, and I get that at Glish Swamp. There's a few other places for it though. These are just the ones that are kind of convenient on my spread all over the node map, as you can see. But because I'm involved with the sea, obviously I want to have a lot of good gathering nodes and stuff maxed. That's really about all I can think to tap on, other than maybe doing a video later on with I guess more explain nodes, really breaking it down and getting those. But I think that's about good enough for today, just getting the workers going and everything. I know that'll keep a lot of people busy for a bit. And as I said earlier, I'm gonna redo the barter video as well. So I think I'm gonna cut this one here with the basic explanation out of the way, and move on to the bartering vid. Give me just a moment to make it there. Obviously I'm gonna go off camera for a bit, and yeah, I'll get started on the barter video. Sorry to cut this one short, everyone, but I'll be right back with you in about 5 minutes or so to explain the basics of bartering. I hope that's helped some people get started with their worker empire and passive income. And if anyone decides to join or watch, I will see you in approximately 5 or 10 minutes to cover one barter route. Well, everyone, have a good 5 or 10 minutes, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.